Okay, and we're on. Hello, hi, and welcome. We are playing more Dyson Sphere program because I've kind of got it on the brain right now. I'm just gonna have like a quick one because I've got class at 7. Just carving out a bit of time after I've knocked off work because you know, enjoy it. It's not too bad. So just before we get started, this stream is made possible by viewers just like you. I'm not a fan of ads, and you probably aren't either, so I'll get right to it. Later this year I'm having surgery and would like to remain living in the manner that I've become accustomed, indoors and eating regularly. If you're enjoying what you're watching and you want to help support that, the link to donate is in the description of the video. Even just a like or a subscribe helps give the algorithm a nudge in the right direction. In the future, I'll be setting up a Patreon or something with bonus content, and anything you contribute will go towards making sure that the only ad you hear on the stream is this one. No pressure though, it's your decision, and I respect that. Right, now that all of that sort of stuff's out of the way, let's get started. So for the people who might be interested, the first thing that I'll be playing on stream as part of the bonus content will be Undertale. I kind of missed the memo on that, and so at the time that it came out, it was kind of it was. I feel like it was like at risk of getting hype poisoned, right? Because I was hearing great things about it, and look, you know how it is, right? That you play something that's kind of like it's on everybody's lips, and things like that. And one way or another, you kind of get the impression that maybe it's going to let you down. And all the feedback that I got on it was that it was really, really good, and I'm perfectly willing to believe that, But it was. I just wanted to sort of give it a second for the hype to die down, so that the whole experience I could kind of come into it a little bit fresh. So, and to that end, I think I avoided that whole subject really well. Let's see what's going on here. Feel like it's just sort of a thing that I kind of just missed out on a little bit. So just gonna go correct that. I've heard that it's critically acclaimed, that it's good actually. Come on guys, I know you can do it. So during the time that I haven't been playing this, but have been, thinking about it constantly like a very normal person, that I came to the sort of feeling, I guess you'd say, that I needed to go like a lot bigger with what do you mean I'm out of logistics drones? Get out of here. What do you know? I'm out of logistics drones. Womp womp. So like part of the issue that I was having with just sort of very quickly setting up like a glass sort of scenario was that I'm going to need for it to go like a lot bigger. I'm out of a lot of basic construction materials, because glass is a major component in not just the component glass, which is a component of prisms, but as a component of titanium glass. And yeah, I think we're probably going to need quite a lot of that. So because if we go look at titanium glass, which I think yep, cool. So titanium glass is a component of plane filters. So, and plane filters are a component of plane filter smelting, and also of quantum chips. So yeah, gonna need an absolute heap. And like the basic forging and manufacturing sort of side of things is getting a little bit unwieldy on the primary planet Minoris 3, and just looking for a way to get that to scale in a little bit more of a friendly way. I wonder what's pulling me in that direction. Who knows? So just to sort of like get it operating at the scale that it should be, more cleanly distributing power between planets. Yep, this is how we're gonna do it. So you'll also have to excuse me for having a nice little snack after work. I do not want to run afoul of the blood sugar gods. So now that we've sorted out the hydrogen problem, God, no. Jeez, I'm carrying around a lot of stuff. Okay, probably don't need quite that many Mark II sorters either. I'm happy to just boop, just all of them gone. No bots available, huh? I'm almost sure that isn't true, but... Okay, so here's my like really janky sort of like workaround at the moment. So like, which, you know, fine, but the yes, converge on me, delivery bots. I believe in you. Yeah, if I don't act to restructure a lot of this sort of stuff, then it will, I'll run into scaling issues, and I'll have to redistribute everything at some point anyway. So we're going to move to planetary distribution of copper and iron and stone and things of that nature. Just your basic sort of like base level construction materials. That way I can sort of centralize the production sort of stuff. Also means that when I'm moving into other solar systems, that I can more readily scale it up. I can just effectively, to get iron on the planet, rather than having to set up mining machines and start forging there and then, I can basically just put down a interstellar distribution model module, and then just request the suckers. It does lead to a little bit of like duplication in terms of like that you want to mine up the ore and export it for processing, and then re-import processed like ingots, but it scales better, and you know, yeah, I don't know, it's all about it. So we're also going to be looking towards actually building out the rocket sort of stuff, probably a better way of saying that, for use in vertical launching silo, which is the way that you add frames and nodes to a Dyson Sphere. Ideally, I want to construct my Dyson Sphere in a planetary system with a planet that is what's called tidally locked. So a tidally locked planet is one where one face constantly faces the star. It's a bad place to live if you're actually gonna look to, like, in terms of planets you could live on. I would very much recommend that you don't live on one that's tidally locked. There's just constant seismic activity, and it's just kind of bad news. So just rip all of that up. Don't need that anymore. Get out of here. And in a case, we're nearly mined out on this planet. So, like, sure, there's 500,000 units of ore, but that's really not much in the grand scheme of things. The other thing is that time is of the essence, because the moment that that hive levels up to level 3, then it's going to start getting kind of difficult to repel. So, because it will just be like the fleets that they're sending will be much larger, and it'll take more time to like get them under control. So to that end, we're probably going to look to build into destroyers. Destroyers require green science to unlock, which means that we need to get going on the green science side of things. So how much science in general do I have? So, not a lot of blue science, I think. Which doesn't sound right. Jeez, I hope I didn't take that apart. No, I've got plenty, it's just not really being imported. In terms of energy matrices, I think it'll probably be the energized graphite that's holding that whole scenario up at the moment, because Lord knows we've got enough hydrogen and deuterium happening. Let's see if we can pump up this belt speed. Okay. Okay, so that's not exactly having issues keeping up there, but yeah, when I can get a supply of the ore that just goes straight into diamonds. That's I've got some in my inventory, kimberlite ore, then that will mean that this whole like secondary processing sort of scenario becomes kind of obsolete. But yeah, until then, yeah, I mean, I guess I can build it out a little bit. Watch me cause problems on purpose with this. Okay, it's been a hot second since I to set one of those up manually, but yeah, anyhow, should help out. Right, now that I'm done tinkering with that, so what did I decide? Yep, needed gravity matrices. Oh, speaking of, so gravitational wave refraction requires strange matter capsules, which requires deuterium. So this is one of the reasons why I'm moving all of my stone production sort of stuff offshore, um, that it's just creating this like whole scenario where it's just kind of not really achieving its stated goal. Okay, so how's the refined sort of stuff happening? Right, so producing much more than we really need to out of that. Solar cells are not keeping up, so I need to expand that out. That requires me to expand out the photon combiners. Photon combiners are a stone byproduct. So, okay. And that's something that grading crystals can help out with as well. But I, just really want access to some space warpers. Yeah, cool. I think that's the play. The real burning question that I've got is how to properly supply that factory. So I want to know how reliant this planet is on okay. Okay, so we're producing deuterium fuel rods a lot faster than we're consuming them. Which, fine. Look at him go. God. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to want to interstellar that out. Not sure it's a great idea to put yet another interstellar logistics station down this close, so I want to know. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stone veins over there. Cool. So I think I'll set it up over there. Yeah, and yes, it is, before you ask, yes, it is a little bit wasteful to, just, export stuff just to import it again, but in terms of centralizing that process, it's, like, a lot better of an idea. Come on. Watch me, catch me never fumbling hotkeys. Mission F5. Ah, right. Clicking on the wrong thing. Classic. Local demand. I was like, wait, is the hotkey busted? No, I'm just fumbling them. Classic. wonder if I can get comm control. Yes I can. Get drone engine. Which is the same. I'm not loving that cost in terms of the red science. And in any case, bigger fish to fry. Cool. Let's pick up quantum entanglement, quantum chemical plant.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Okay, let's have at it. I've only got one interstellar left in my inventory, which, you know.
Mineral depleted.
Let's see. Sorry folks, I'm just going to turn my camera off for a second. It's probably not very attractive talking, like eating on camera like that. So, never fear. I'm still here, still playing. Be back in a sec.
Cruise ended. Mineral depleted. Flight mode. Flight mode. Mineral depleted. Mineral depleted. Mineral depleted. Flight mode. A landing relay station detected. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Dark Fog base core destroyed. Flight mode. Mineral depleted. Mineral depleted. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Mineral depleted. Flight mode. mode. Cruise ended.
And we're back. Okay. Yeah, just, oh, excuse me, just being Cookie Monster over here. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Close enough. And we've only got a few minutes left for us to get out of here anyway. So... yeah, that's literally a start. Because of the, suspicious lack of, power over here, I kind of need to redirect...
Flight mode.
Dog, please.
Cruise mode.
Redirect accumulators, like, towards over this way. It's not gee, it's not showing up a lot of power, but it also doesn't need to be switched on, so... okay. Dog, please. Okay, let's hit the gas pedal on that a little bit.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Yeah, cool. Get a part with 5 of those. Yeah, okay. That's basically entirely solved the problem. So I think that's probably the direction we're going to end up going in. It's maybe not the most elegant solution, but we'll get there. Especially because I'm producing, like, the other thing that I could do is ship deuterium fuel rods, but it's also a non-renewable resource, so yeah, no. Okay, so we're going to call it here. I got to go do some things. Thank you so much for tuning in, if you tuned in, and you all take care of yourselves.